Hey guys, it's Aiden, back from the nest, and today I'm bringing you the first episode of what I consider to personally be what is essentially my favorite game. One of my very favorite games. It is on par with Terraria, Stardew Valley, even Minecraft, and Breath of the Wild. It's like pretty high up there on the list of things. It's just
This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Alright, there, you heard it. This is just, I have no other way to describe it, which is just that, I absolutely adore this game. Also, I have played a little bit of it. I played a bunch of it all at once, playing it safe, because I was just playing on my own and I didn't want to absolutely demolish myself. Also, I keep hitting escape to close the menu, which is probably going to end up being a problem at some point. Just heard my chair creaking there. Still haven't oiled my chair up. I'm trying to get it to like an adequate height. It's a little bit too low currently. Alright. I have played a bit of this. A bit of the start. I think I got to just past the point when the Aurora exploded.
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
You heard it there. Welcome officially, ladies and gentlemen, to the start of my favorite game, Subnautica. Welcome. Let's enjoy this together. This is a beautiful game. The Arctic DLC is coming out soon. I got this for free on the Epic Games launcher, the same people that made Fortnite, the launcher for Fortnite. Doesn't seem like there'd be a connection, but Subnautica's on there for free, so at least that's how I got it. And I thought it was fake when I first heard about it. And I was so excited to find out that it is the full game. It's legit. It's not like some weird demo or a knockoff or something done by Epic Games as a April Fool's joke or something. It's just straight up Subnautica. It's great. I want to somehow at some point get that diving mask HUD off my screen. That'll be nice. So, I suppose all there is left to say is, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. Let's get into it. You guys can enjoy me being scared off my ass. Okay, I gotta point this out here for a second. I know this game is terrifying. Don't get me wrong. That's a little bit broken. This game is terrifying, by all means. There are some things in this game that scare me immensely. But the Reaper Leviathan... Okay, spoilers here. For anyone who hasn't seen Subnautica already. There is a Reaper Leviathan that lives over by the Aurora. I had to get my friend Matthew to go and see it, because I'm notoriously bad with horror games, and he went and saw it and decided to fight it. He died. He died the first time he saw it because he had no idea what it was, and it killed him and it scared him. Second time he decided to go back with a knife and try and fight it, and after that, after watching him fight it, it became just like a normal enemy in the game. So a lot of this didn't scare me, which was a little weird. But like, I think what scares me most about this game is when I can't see the bottom. That terrifies me in rivers as well. Even though I know full well, the game, there's no way that if I can't see the bottom, some like giant entire screen-sized monster is gonna rise out of the depths and just swallow me whole, and then sink back down. Cause the bottom's only just a few feet down there, and I know that's not in the game. Cause I've played and watched, I've watched videos on this game like crazy. like an unhealthy amount of Subnautica watching. Jacksepticeye's playthrough, somebody else's playthrough, update videos on it, IGP playing it. Oh, I've watched so much of this. I absolutely adore this game. So I know nothing like that is gonna happen, but it still scares me. Same thing in rivers. If I can't, I was going river rafting a while back, and I couldn't touch the bottom, and that terrified me. When I got out expecting to touch the bottom and then just like sank for a couple seconds before I immediately floated and swam back up. Terrified me. I was so scared for a solid few minutes. A solid few seconds actually. Because it wasn't very long. It wasn't a very long time. So I'm gonna go through this pretty blind. I'm gonna go through this fairly blind. I'm also gonna try and not talk over the machine, so I'm gonna try and stay fairly quiet other than low-level commenting. I want you guys to just be immersed in this. I just adore this game so much. I'm sure that a lot of you have already, not only have you already seen videos on this game, because I'm sure a lot of you have already seen a lot of the content on this game, or even played it yourselves, because it has been out for a while. But
is a proven survival strategy.
I don't know. I hope you can enjoy watching it with me, because my friend Matthew didn't even know anything about this game, and that was surprising to me, just because I know so much about this game nowadays. Still many things in this game that scare me, so have fun watching me do that. Also, just want to point this out, at some point we're going to play through the forest to completion, and that game terrifies me even more than this game does.
Organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption. It is common for those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
Alright. Flippers are gonna be a big one for me just because, they make you swim a little bit faster. Which is, like... I know that they get replaced, I think, and they're not that good, but... that little bit of extra speed can mean life or death in this game. If you are down at the bottom of the ocean, and you need to swim out as quickly as possible, and your Sea Glide runs out of battery halfway up, it can be a real detriment to your gameplay. And that little extra 15% of speed can just save your ass. Can really save your ass. That's cool. Alright. I'm enjoying this. I'm really quite upset still that I made this goddamn fire extinguisher. Oh, right, that's what it was about. I know I try to keep it PG mostly on my channel, for the children's of the world who might be watching this, but I just cussed a lot. I was legitimately upset about that. My inventory is very full now. How many of these things did I pick up? Oh, my inventory is just full of crap. I can't be bothered to not curse. It's just become a part of my vocabulary. I could censor it out. I won't in this video, just to be left as a marker for a poll of comments, I guess. If you want me to censor curse words in these videos and try to curse less, I would be willing to try that. I was never raised with, I was raised with a mentality of being against cursing, but I was never heavily raised against cursing, especially not in my later life, and so, with no detriment to it, especially with access to, media, and being online, where curse words are just thrown around left and right, I just grew a thicker skin, and stopped caring about it so much. But it's understandable if some of you are against it. Of course, I can respect that, and if you don't want to watch my videos because of that, because of the fact that I curse, that is your decision. However, you also hold the option to ask me to censor out the curse words and try to curse less. In a couple of seconds, but oh god, ho 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 ho. Heyo! Piss off. Why are there so many stalkers right there? Go away, please. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. No thanks. Not today. Haha, haha. Woo! That was a little too spicy for my taste. Let's get out of here. Ooh, what a mess of turnips this is. Better skedaddle. Good audio, good jokes and stuff. I really do love this game.
30 seconds.
Fuck. It wasn't letting me... Oh, that's right. By the way, for anyone wondering, I don't know why you'd be wondering this. The scroll wheel is reversed, so when you scroll away from your body, it goes to the right. And when you scroll towards your body, it goes to the left, which is the opposite of most, games I've played with hotbars like this.
Receiving pre-recorded distress call, laying back.
This is LifePod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA. Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
Alright, heard it here first, folks. The Aurora is having some problems. I won't go into what kind of problems it may be having, just to keep the game a little bit less, just to keep the game a little bit, spoiler-free for those who haven't seen it and are watching it here first. Although I don't know why you'd ever watch it here first. Let me just say this now, there are plenty of YouTubers out there in existence that will have much higher quality content than me. I would prefer it if you'd stay here, but completely understandable if you don't. I mean, I'm not the most entertaining person. Okay, so I'm gonna try and keep up a story of some kind here. Some kind of a narrative. Well, what do you guys want to hear about? Nothing, you say? Well, we appear to be at a dilemma. I'm heading over to the LifePod 3. As you saw, as you saw in that message playback there, I got the coordinates for it. I could probably get a lot more stuff early on. A lot of the stuff you need to progress if I went outside of the safe shallows area. For anyone wondering what that means, if you don't have any knowledge on this game prior, the safe shallows is a biome on the map that is safe shallows. It's the safe area, and the closest danger is probably the stalkers around here, and the next closest danger is definitely going to end up being the Reaper Leviathan over by the Aurora. For those of you who don't know what a Reaper Leviathan is, I'll keep that part tucked away in my book of knowledge for you to see later, as I probably shit my pants upon discovering it. Because every shape in this game is terrifying me. In every way. I don't know why I just made that, I wasn't thinking. So some of the bigger series you could call, which would be like Watch Dogs 2, The Forest, Subnautica, some of them bigger games that'll usually be about 30 minutes long, and I want to put out some videos in between those that are like maybe 5 to 15 minutes. So some playing of Terraria, or playing of some Stardew Valley, or Reigns, or whatever, you know, maybe doing a build in Minecraft that takes like 15 minutes because I speed up the footage. It really depends on what I decide to upload, but I think the main part that what you can take out of this really is just that I'm going to be uploading. I'm not really sure whether I'm directly going to be uploading whether I'm going to actively be uploading big series like these. I likely won't be uploading big series like these actively. But one thing I will say is that I'm going to be uploading. probably just a bunch of short videos on different stuff, because my mind, my whole body and mind just can't keep up with the 1 hour every day upload and edit schedule, because that's 3 hours of my time. It's an hour spent uploading, it's an hour spent recording, and then an entire hour or so spent, and then like an hour or so spent editing, maybe a little more if depending on how long it takes. It usually only takes about an hour, a little over an hour, because it takes a full hour to watch the video, which I have to watch the video as I'm editing it, you know, because that's just how editing videos works. And then it's about an hour of waiting for it to upload. Usually not that long, but it can go upwards of an hour. It's usually maybe 25 minutes. Like 25 to 40 minutes, but it can get up to an hour depending on how my Wi-Fi decides to behave. And my body and mind just can't keep up with this 3 hour for a single video every day. So, I mean, I do want to have a daily upload schedule, but I doubt it's going to be big videos. It's probably just going to be shorter ones, like this one. I mean, this one's long. This is one of the big ones. But tomorrow, after editing this tonight and getting it uploaded, tomorrow I'll probably put out I'll definitely be putting out a shorter episode. And then the day after that will likely also be a shorter episode, but the one after that might be a bigger one. It's really, I don't want to be selfish with this, but I have to be, because otherwise I'm not going to end up, if I'm not selfish with this, I'm not going to end up enjoying it. And a big thing for me is that I want to have good content, but I want to enjoy doing it, because I like I mentioned in my regarding the channel video, I don't want to get forced into this routine of uploading videos and doing all this effort to make sure they're good, but draining my soul. So I need to get lubricant, copper wire, and a battery. That should be easy. I can get the copper wire right here, and I can get the lubricant in a second. And what do I need for a battery? Acid mushrooms and copper. Do I have copper? I don't. Do I have... wait, I do? No, I have copper wire. I have copper. Awesome. And I have acid mushrooms. I'm gonna get double high. I'm taking shrooms and acid. Way to just blast me. Alright, I need to get that second acid mushroom. Alright. So yeah, it's really just gonna be up to motivation. I'm always going to try and record something, but a lot of times you might get, all you'll get out of it is a 5-minute, unedited, an unedited 5-minute little gameplay video of Roblox or something. Who knows? I think it'll be very short things that don't have any contextual context that are 5 minutes. Because you can't really get much out of a 5-minute video, so I'll try and always hit the 10-minute mark at least, because I can plow through 10 minutes like it's nothing. So we didn't get much done in this episode, and so it's gonna feel like I'm leaving it at a very thick cliffhanger. So I think at the end of today's episode, I want to go and see the Reaper. Sorry, I was trying to find the Sea Glide. I'm gonna go grab that lubricant. We're gonna get the Sea Glide, we're gonna pop everything, and when I say everything, I mean everything I have, into the chest. We're gonna make another chest, and pop everything we have into the chest. Well, at the end, in the last, like, 15 minutes of this video might not be quite